Hey there, curious kids. Welcome back to Curious Kids HQ, where we explore the most amazing places and stories from around the world. Today, we have something truly special for you. A magical journey to ancient Egypt, where we'll discover the incredible Temple of Hathor. Are you ready to travel back in time and meet the goddess of joy, music, and love? Buckle up, because we're about to embark on an adventure you won't forget. Let's dive right in. Once upon a time, in the golden sands of ancient Egypt, there was a small village nestled along the banks of the Nile River. This village was home to a curious and adventurous young girl named Amara. Amara loved exploring the world around her, from the tall palm trees swaying in the wind to the sparkling waters of the Nile. But what Amara loved the most was listening to the stories of the old temple that lay just beyond her village, the Temple of Hathor. The Temple of Hathor was a magnificent place, filled with towering stone pillars, intricate carvings of ancient gods, and walls painted with scenes of people celebrating and playing music. It was dedicated to Hathor, the Egyptian goddess of joy, music, love, and motherhood. The villagers believed that Hathor brought happiness and good fortune to those who visited her temple with a pure heart. One sunny morning, Amara decided it was time to visit the temple herself. She had heard so many stories about it and was eager to see if the legends were true. With her trusty satchel slung over her shoulder, she set off on her adventure. As Amara approached the temple, she felt a warm breeze gently push her forward, almost as if the goddess herself was welcoming her. The temple's entrance was guarded by two great statues of Hathor, with her cow horns and sun disk shining brightly in the sunlight. Amara took a deep breath and stepped inside. The inside of the temple was even more magnificent than Amara had imagined. The walls were covered in paintings of people dancing, playing instruments, and offering flowers to Hathor. Golden light streamed in from the high windows, casting a soft glow on the stone floor. In the center of the temple stood a large statue of Hathor herself, with a peaceful smile on her face. As Amara wandered through the temple, she noticed something strange. A soft, sweet melody filled the air. The music seemed to be coming from deeper within the temple, so she followed it, her heart pounding with excitement. The further she went, the louder the music became, until she found herself standing in front of a grand doorway covered in golden symbols. With a gentle push, Amara opened the door and gasped in amazement. Inside was a small secret chamber filled with shimmering light. In the center of the room sat a beautiful golden harp, its strings glowing with a magical energy. Amara stepped closer, unable to resist the harp's enchanting music. As she touched the strings, the room filled with a melody so joyful that it made her heart sing. Suddenly, a soft voice echoed through the chamber. "Welcome, Amara," the voice said kindly. "You have found the sacred harp of Hathor, a gift that brings happiness to all who hear it." Amara looked around but saw no one. "Who are you?" she asked. "I am Hathor," the voice replied. "I have watched over your village for many years, bringing joy and music to your people. You have come to my temple with a pure heart, and so I offer you this gift. The harp will bring happiness to your village, but remember, its magic only works when it is played with kindness and love." Amara's eyes widened with wonder. She couldn't believe that the goddess herself was speaking to her. With a grateful heart, she bowed her head and promised to use the harp's magic wisely. Carrying the sacred harp carefully, Amara made her way back to the village. When she arrived, she gathered everyone together in the town square and told them about her incredible adventure. Then, with a deep breath, she began to play the harp. The music that flowed from the harp was unlike anything the villagers had ever heard. It was filled with joy, love, and warmth, and as the notes danced through the air, smiles spread across everyone's faces. People began to laugh and dance, and the whole village was filled with happiness. From that day on, Amara played the sacred harp every morning in the village square. The villagers would gather to listen, and no matter how hard their day had been, the music would always lift their spirits. And so the village thrived under the protection of Hathor, their hearts filled with joy and love. And as for Amara, she continued to explore the world around her, always listening for the sweet melody of Hathor's love. Wow, wasn't that an amazing story, curious kids? The Temple of Hathor is truly a magical place filled with joy and love. If you enjoyed this adventure, make sure to give us a big thumbs up, share the story with your friends, And don't forget to subscribe to Curious Kids HQ so you never miss out on our next exciting journey. Who knows where we'll go next? See you soon, explorers!